Hey everybody, I'm Captain Zeus and welcome to BP Fun. In today's video, we have some Marvel news that just dropped over the past few days, and honestly, it's quite a lot. There's a ton of rumors in here too, so just be warned. Now to start things off, supposedly Joe Manganiello, which I'm totally mispronouncing his name, says that he heard through the grapevine that Sam Raimi is directing Avengers Secret Wars. Now lots of fans have asked for this and speculated it, and given the success of Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, I can see why they'd want this. It's not a bad choice if I'm being honest. However, I'd like to see someone else take the reins for this one. Maybe like Denis Villeneuve, who's known for Dune and Blade Runner 2048, just to name a few. Or Gareth Edwards, who did Rogue One, A Star Wars Stories, and The Creator. Although I don't think these choices that I'm about to say would ever happen, I would think it would be dope to see Steven Spielberg or Christopher Nolan direct this movie. Again, highly unlikely, but I think it'd be cool to see Gareth Edwards in there for sure, definitely Dennis in there as well. I mean, heck, these guys are all great in the sci-fi genre, and I can see them making an amazing Secret Wars movie. Now, the more logical choices would obviously be the Russo brothers coming back for another Avengers film, considering the success of Infinity War and Endgame, or just do Sam Raimi, to be honest. Now, rumor has it that Thor 5 reportedly will be the last installment in the Thor franchise, solo film that is. Hercules is set out to be one of the main villains of the project, but will turn and help Thor in the end with a much bigger threat. This film is also set to introduce Thor's half-brother, Balder the Brave, which, if I'm being honest, I'm kind of getting tired of them consistently having the Thor franchise just be about one sibling or one familial part. This part of the Marvel universe has so much to explore, so many antagonists, so many great storylines that they can explore with if they do it right. Like, look at Thor Love and Thunder. That could have been one of the darkest stories of Thor, or heck, just in Marvel in general. But what they did was they made it just into a giant joke, made Thor into a giant joke, give us crappy CGI, really bad story, and honestly terrible character development, just like what they kind of started to do in Thor Ragnarok. I do think it'd be cool to actually see Hercules as the big bad. They were supposed to have been like hinting that in Love and Thunder. That's what the whole point of the end credit scene is, to have Hercules as the next antagonist. So that's still going to be dope to see those two titans, no pun intended, face off head to head in the next film. Valhalla will also be revisited in the film. Marvel Studios is currently looking for someone to helm a potential project. Now hopefully they do change things up, because again, Chris Hemsworth is not going to return unless there is a tone change for the Thor franchise. Now Bob Iger confirms Marvel Studios' theatrical release schedule for 2025, and it's a little bit different. We have Fantastic Four and Captain America Brave New World slated to release then. No surprise there. However, Blade is no longer on the plate, which is very worrisome considering the hell that this movie has gone through to be made. Hopefully that movie comes in early 2026 or still comes out in 2025, because we need that movie. We were supposed to have gotten it in 2023. Now, speaking of Fantastic Four, according to SAG-AFTRA, Pedro Pascal will soon begin production of Fantastic Four. Now, to further kind of support the rumor that Pedro Pascal is Reed Richards, Matt Shakman, currently the director for the movie, deleted his Instagram page after revealing that Pedro Pascal will play Reed Richards in the film. Even IMDb says as much. Now, to combat that, again, take this part with a grain of salt, because none of this has been confirmed. If you Google the Fantastic Four 2025 film, the cast speaks differently. You do have Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm, Eben Moss-Baccarat as Ben Grimm, all rumored lately alongside Pedro Pascal. However, you do see John Krasinski in the cast list as Reed Richards, and even Adam Driver in there as Doctor Doom. So what's true, what's false? We'll just have to see, because I kind of like the latter cast with John Krasinski and Adam Driver rather than Pedro Pascal. Now, new merch for Captain America Brave New World has been leaked out. It's featuring Red Hulk's hand holding Cap's shield, which I did call this like a while ago, that Red Hulk was going to be in this film, and a lot of you guys were saying now he's going to be in Thunderbolts. I'm like, no, he's going to be in this movie. So we have Red Hulk in this film. And you want to know why I think Red Hulk is going to be in this film? Not only does the leaked merch prove as much, but Mark Ruffalo just came out to say that Hulk will be in Captain America Brave New World. So that even supports the fact that the Red Hulk origins will happen here in Brave New World, which will tie in directly to the formation of the Thunderbolts in the Thunderbolts movie. Probably in an end credit scene, if I'm being honest. So that's going to be exciting to look forward to. Now, speaking of Hulk, Kevin Feige did tell Mark Ruffalo that Hulk will never get another solo film, which honestly is some of the most heartbreaking news I've heard from the MCU, considering how much they've butchered the character and his storylines, all while making him into a joke. It's such a shame, but it probably has to do with the deal with Universal, who currently does own the rights to Hulk as well as Namor. Now, according to can we get some toast? Namor is actually, speaking of, set to appear in the Disney Plus Marvel Zombies series, which would be great to see Namor again, because the last time we saw him was in Wakanda Forever with that phenomenal performance and debut. Now, something Moon Knight fans have all been asking for, according to Geek House Show, Oscar Isaac wants to return as Moon Knight in a potential Midnight Suns film, saying, and I quote, "Now that we've got the groundwork with learning who Mark, Steven, and Jake are, it would be an interesting opportunity to see him as part of the team." Now, he is supposedly slated to return as Moon Knight in season 2 of his solo series on Disney Plus. And I mean, there is rumors that a Midnight Suns film is being made right now. So if that is the case, that'd be a perfect place for Blade, Moon Knight. Heck, you can have Punisher, Doctor Strange in there. It would be a great way to make Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. canon, and then have Ghost Rider in there as well, because one, you have 2 different Ghost Riders that you can do at 2 different parts of the universe. And honestly, it's just a great way to expand the supernatural side of the MCU, which they already started to in this saga, if you will, because I have no idea what phase we're in. Kind of ironically, this video is going to end the same way it started, with Joe Manganiello. I will never know how to pronounce his last name. My brain can't process it. Joe did say that he wanted a rated R, animated or live action Venom movie featuring Agent Venom played by himself to return as Flash Thompson, which I think would be a fantastic thing for them to do. And what they should do with this film is make him the MCU Flash Thompson, so that way we can wash our mouths away with that garbage Spider-Man Flash Thompson that they gave us that made absolutely no sense. The Spider-Man films are trash, guys. It's a great redemption. It would be an amazing way to have him actually even join the Guardians of the Galaxy if you want. I don't care if he comes from a different universe. Just have him in the MCU. But what do you guys think about all this Marvel news? Let me know in the comments below. I'm Gavin Zeus, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.